How big is your ecological footprint? Ecological footprints are a measure of human impacts on the environment, the world's population, and wildlife. With our current unsustainable lifestyles, our individual ecological footprints are growing and destroying the only home we have, Earth. Your personal ecological footprint is measured by taking into consideration the food that you eat, the amount of public transport, flying, or car travel you use, the home you live in, as well as the goods and services that you utilise. Ecological footprints are measured in global hectares, and a single global hectare is equivalent to the size of a football field. The average Australian has an ecological footprint of 6.2 global hectares. If everyone on Earth lived this way, we would require 3.6 Earths. And with each person on Earth only entitled to 1.7 global hectares, it's time to change the way we think, to turn back the clock, and to reduce the serious impacts of overconsumption. These impacts not only affect the local southeast Queensland region, but have effects all over the world. As ecological footprint sizes increase, so too does the environmental consequence our planet will face. Unsustainable lifestyles can increase global warming, which will contribute to increasing natural disasters that destroy vital ecosystems. This in turn will have a devastating impact on the environment and can cause economic downturn as tourism income may be negatively impacted. These environmental impacts link with the negative effects that local fauna experiences. The increased natural disasters and changing climate can impact certain species' ability to adapt to conditions, therefore placing them at risk of becoming threatened or endangered. Marine wildlife is also in danger as demand for food resources grows due to overconsumption, therefore leading to overfishing, which can disrupt the balance of ecosystems and food chains. As land is cleared to make space for the demands humans are placing on nature, native species are adversely affected. In Redland City, this urban sprawl is affecting wallabies. Their habitat is being destroyed to make way for us. Urban development also leads to increased road traffic, which poses a threat to all wildlife and contributes to the increased CO2 emissions into the environment, which can be linked back to the increase in global warming. Humans also suffer from the impacts of increasing ecological footprints. As demand for resources increases, so too does the cost of living. Increased use of cars and other forms of transportation contributes to an increased personal debt. Our current overconsumption doesn't just affect the people of today, but it is depleting the amount of resources available for future generations. Luckily, simple changes to your day-to-day life, if implemented by many people, will completely change the size of ecological footprints. Before driving to school or work, consider walking. When grocery shopping, purchase local produce and buy supplies which will enable you to make vegetarian meals. These supply health benefits as well as helping to collectively reduce ecological footprints. Switching off lights and power sources when they are not in use, as well as shortening showers to conserve water, will save you money and help save the environment. Other simple changes involve switching from using plastic shopping bags to reusable ones, as to reduce the amount of waste put into the environment. These simple steps and individual positive actions will lead to a smaller ecological footprint and a more sustainable lifestyle, which will ensure a happy and safe future for the wonderful wildlife that calls Southeast Queensland home. If everyone made small changes, we could transform the way we as a community think and restore the earth for those in the future. Changing your habits is easy, and one small step can make one large amount of difference.